no other questions, we'll move on to 26, which is a motion to approve MI Custom Signs, low quote for the construction and installation of a new LED sign at Northwest Park. And the amount with a contingency of $67,075 funded through Community Development Block Grant.
Madam Chair, again, this would go coincide with the new park, the new path. This sign would face Van Born as well as the park entrance with the flower box there. It can be synced up with all our communications citywide. We thought it would be a nice addition to the park, which is nearing completion right now. So, we don't have anything
For that, and now you over there to communicate with the residents on that.
Yeah, there's
account,
really not much on that
and
end.
For events and purposes like that.
Yeah.
Signs up for the pavilion.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor?
Madam Chair, thank you. Just two things I was going to add, that the flower box may end up getting knocked off. I think we're discussing if there's property irrigation over there. If it does, it would likely save a few dollars because there would be some build out that won't be included. So, and just I was going to add to the point that there is no real good communication on that corridor. So I think overall it'll be a good fit.
Any other questions?
This will be facing Van Born, like from where?
It's a V.
So it'll mirror the one out front. So you see how
I know
that.
that, but I mean, how far close to Van Born is it going to be?
Oh, do you know where the existing sign is? It's a wood structure. It's on the post.
Right where that's at?
We're gonna stay to the letter of the ordinance and be pretty close to that, right up on, we'll have great visibility on Van Born. I believe it's Duncan or.
One of the street, the side street, yeah.
Harold.
If there's no further questions, we'll move on to number 27, motion to approve setting a public hearing at the regularly scheduled city council meeting on September 3rd to discuss proposed amendments to the 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2018-29 program year community development block grant budgets.
Thanks, Madam Chair. There'll be a public hearing. Anytime you move more than 10% of your grant funds, you have to do public input. We're going to be moving some money to parks to fund all the additions at Northwest Park. We're very heavily funded in housing rehab because of all the sales that have occurred where we're getting program income back. So we're spending that program income by rule first, so nothing's hitting the housing rehab budget. So we want to move that where we can better use that first.
Okay.
And I will provide a spreadsheet to CFO as well as this body well in advance.
Okay, great.
I just have a question.
Sure, go ahead,
It says
Councilman.
2015-16 from demolition of parks. How come, explain to me again why, how you can move something that's already, years have already passed? Like, you know, granted.
Okay, so our federal CDBG budget works differently than our city budget. You can carry over the funds. You have 5 years to spend it, or you lose.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's why you see there's the smallest amount left is for the older years that have passed, because if you don't spend those funds, you lose. It's on the time.
For 5 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? We'll move on to number 28, which is a motion to approve amending the 2018 summer tax roll by removing 1,642 in special assessments for weed and ordinance citations from 14647 Fellrath.
Thanks, Madam Chair. This is for a property where this body approved demolition, demolished the property. We received on the second right of refusal last year. These charges occurred between the time the county foreclosed and the city demolished the property. So really, we're charging ourselves. We're selling this vacant land to the neighbor of the property, and we were set to close Thursday, and a title search found this.
Okay.
So we took close. So we need to get approval from this body to remove those charges and proceed with closing.
Okay.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
is it the 2018 summer or 2018 winter? Because the bill says winter. So you just want to change the.
We can amend that on the agenda, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, who wants to do the amendments for tomorrow? Since it's usually. Okay. You want to do that? So we'll make summer to winter tax bill, right? Any Any other questions on item number 28? Let's move on to 29, which is a motion to approve CompOne to conduct a comprehensive site audit of the government-owned facilities and related properties in an amount not to exceed $17,000 paid for from general fund risk management. Ms. Yoshida?
Yes, it is. The last time we've done this audit was 2015, so it's been about 4 years. And basically this will mimic a wall-to-wall OSHA site visit at all of our property locations, and help us to create action plans to address any things that need to be modified or fixed. The OSHA laws are ever changing, so we need to do this. We don't have to do these every year, but we should at least every 3 to 4 years be conducting one of these, a wall-to-wall.
Anybody have any questions on that? We've already discussed item number 30, so does anybody have anything open business they'd like to discuss? I know I have a question for Mr. Bach
Yes.
regarding the tree trimming that's going on right now with the contractor. Is there any guidelines or anything that you're giving them as far as what trees should be trimmed? Because I've gotten some complaints about some smaller trees kind of being butchered, if that's the word the residents have used, and also the trimmings just being left laying in the streets as well, or on the residents' property, on the boulevard area. So
I mean, we can look at that, and
Okay.
if you give me a specific address, because
I
I actually,
think Butch had the trimmings address.
I had a few on my street, it looks like somebody went through, cut them down, and just left laying in the yards.
On your street?
Yeah.
I don't think we're over there, so that
No,
have
we're
been
not.
DTE.
But
Yeah,
if
we're
they
not-
cut
Oh,
down-
yeah.
I can tell you right now, I was following the truck today, and they have a crew that's right behind them sweeping and putting
Really?
the chipper and picking them up as they go.
Yeah, they were cut,
They
whoever
have
cut
like
them down
two-
was on the right of way, city right of way.
Probably
But
easy.
you could tell they were just dropped right there, and that's exactly where they said.
Thank DTE did that.
The house next to me.
Do you have an address?
Right next to me at 97, they're gone now. They came back a few days later, and all of a sudden they're gone.
Yeah, I don't,
But they were down the street too, also at Monroe and right there, Kenyon.
yeah, they've only
Right there
been
in that
working really
little
good
strip
rates,
right
they
there.
haven't been going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't believe it's our crew, but I can definitely.
Well, I was just wondering, because it was just surprising me that they were cutting down the trees and they were just left laying there.
If that happened, if it was our crew, it's the first time I ever heard them doing that.
Yeah, because I've never known our guys,
Yeah.
normally the crews are right there,
Yeah, they
together, and
are.
they hack them up and they're gone.
Yeah,
But I was
they're
just kind
doing
of
a pretty good
surprised
job.
that they were hacked, but it was almost kind of weird the way they were cut, because normally our guys cut them in a nice type of cut, where these looked like they were just, somebody went up in the trees and started cutting.
The-
So it was kind of really a surprise even to
sounds a
me.
lot more like DTE.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
well,
yeah.
maybe that was the mix-up, but again, going back to the guidelines as far as,
They use, it's,
is there something that we give them, or is there like a industry standard?
we call it a 5-year trim.
Okay,
They're trimming it up high enough to last 5 years, supposedly, depending on the tree species, of
Is there a
course.
height?
We did have a height of about 15 feet that we were going up off the street. And we're taking that limb all the way to the tree.
Okay. Because that's necessary, especially when we do with plow trucks, as I was telling Carolyn, that we had one go through the windshield arm.
Exactly. We've had, before we started this, I was working with Sheila on claims that we've had for damage to vehicles, and, I mean, I've been checking them out quite a bit, you know, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of the trimming they do, but the standard is a 5-year trim, 15 feet all the way to the, and, you know, for most of them, I mean, you can tell they're doing a very good job as far as that goes. We have very little complaints, we have more, actually, thank yous, we've been getting a lot of them actually from the tree trimming crews.
Are they trimming sidewalk side too? all
We're
the way?
trimming the sidewalk side, and some of the trees, we're going higher because if they're blocking the street light, we're trimming those too.
and I have another question about the eye care Taylor app, I don't know if you